So one interesting aspect of the Richie Incognito story, guys, has been this piece in the Miami Herald by Armando Salguero, who covers the Dolphins. And it was about Incognito's status in the Miami locker room. And it was more than a suggestion that he heard from a number of players. One, we saw the respect that he has from some black players, Brent Grimes, Mike Wallace said he liked both these guys. Ricky Williams, retired now, but sort of all speaking highly of Incognito. Tyler Clabo, I believe that's his name. Did I get that right?
Yeah, I think
the offensive lineman. And Ryan Tannehill also getting his back. But interesting that the black guys had his back in this situation where he used the phrase half N-word to Jonathan Martin. And it was this piece by Salguero to say that Richie Incognito was an honorary black guy. And here's the quote from that. Richie is honorary. One player who left the Dolphins this offseason told me today, I don't expect you to understand because you're not black, but being a black guy, being a brother is more than just about skin color. It's about how you carry yourself, how you play, where you come from, what you've experienced, a lot of things.
Are you effectively a brother, Josh?
I'm not a brother.
Are there honorary Jews?
Yeah, I guess totally honorary.
I feel like an honorary member of the tribe.
Yeah, there are definitely. You know what? I think there probably are honorary Jews.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, JR?
Okay, I think I know. I definitely know what type of guy this unknown source is talking about. The kind of white guy that's an honorary black man. Although, again, everybody has their different experiences. Every black person has a different experience, but we have a general experience in a way, right?
You're all the same.
So I can't say that what I've experienced is the same as him, but no black man ever calls the honorary black man an honorary black man. We just don't do it. You know, the reason it's so natural is because it goes without saying. You just know, oh, he's down, he's cool.
Okay.
But you don't call him, that's my honorary black man.
Right.
I'm like, who are you, cornball motherfucker?
No,
you call him an honorary black man? Who are you? You're not it seems so weird to say.
But wouldn't they just be saying, that's my brother?
Yeah, just like, it's as simple as, no, he's cool, he's down, he's all right. And we know what that means.
Okay.
What's interesting is that Armando Salguero in this piece, JR, says that Jonathan Martin, who's biracial, by the way, was not accepted by the black players in the same way that Incognito was. And in many ways, this is directly quoting Salguero here, Martin was considered less black than Incognito.
And again, it goes to what whoever that was, their quote comes from, and saying, like, it's where you come from and what you've experienced, all that stuff. So at least you have a common, I guess, outlook on the world.
So being a Stanford educated from Harvard Westlake, half white Jonathan Martin makes him, he's more white.
To these kind of guys,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
So, but the thing is because every guy that I've known that is cool, he's all right, you know, he's down. You don't use the term.
Yeah.
You just don't do it. And I've said before when we talked about, past racist comments that were said, and I've heard white guys say to their black friends, I've heard them use the term, and I don't know that kid. I don't know the black guy that he's talking to about whatever. It's not up to me to get upset about when someone just goes off and uses it. But if you're going and attacking
Uses the
someone
honorary word, right?
No, use a nigger.
Oh.
So if I've heard white guys say that to their friends, I'm like,
Right.
I'm not going to get in a fight with somebody I don't know for no reason. That's your boy. You talk to him about it.
It still sounds so foreign to me, that word. I mean, is that word ever going to go away?
No. As much as we try. Black folks, we've been trying for a long time. There's a large segment of black people that never want to hear the word again. And it's understandable. I get it. But it's not. So it's just not going to go away. So, I mean, in the context that came in.
What about half N-word? How about that? I'd like to be able to use that. Is that okay?
Like nig?
Yeah.
So the context that came in was obviously angry, aggressive, threatening, all those things you can imagine. So imagine, say one of the black guys who didn't consider Jonathan Martin a black man came in with that same term. It's just as offensive, it's just as threatening, it's just as dangerous, and it deserves just as much ridicule and criticism. Because black folks may talk to each other like that and use the term. It doesn't mean they're all friends. use that term, and sometimes you get in a fight as you're using that term. It doesn't always mean, oh, if black guys say it to each other, it means they're homies. No, it doesn't.
Someone like
I love it when
Senator
you,
Wallace
I
came out
love
and
when
said
you
that.
imitate white guys. It's so
Someone
good.
one of the players came out and said
means
it's
they're
very
homies."
confusing. It's confusing in the locker room. I know it's confusing. We use that word all the time. They can't.
Yeah,
It's a very confusing place.
It's like, it's not confusing.
No, that's what he was saying.
I know, but and I would say to him, it's not confusing. They can use it. You can't.
I can even
It literally,
accept-
It's the easiest rule to follow in the world.
Yeah, it's the same as the blackface rule.
Yeah.
I can accept that, again, I feel like I already said it, but I can accept that Incognito was your honorary black man, which you shouldn't call him that. But he, there's no way he just walks around saying it to maybe he does, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree.
I was trying to think, if you had like 5 black friends, and as part of Halloween, you put on blackface with your black friends as part of a thing with them, I think you get away with it. I'm trying to find one instance where you
You
can
mean
put
where the black folks go in blackface as well?
Yeah, like everybody's right. Then maybe you get away with it, but you gotta have
All 5
support.
of you in trouble.